Halo, halo, witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie w Zagrajmy w Black Mirror. Teraz jesteśmy w rozdziale, o ile mnie pamięć nie myli, już 4, więc minęliśmy połowę gry. I udamy się po raz pierwszy do sanatorium Ashbury. Sanatorium Ashbury to moja ulubiona lokacja w całej grze. Bardzo mroczna, zapraszam, zachęcam do obejrzenia. Przypominam, szukamy tu Roberta, który nie daje znaku życia na razie, od pewnego czasu. To jest jego miejsce pracy, podobno go tu nie ma teraz. Sam nie wiem, co tworzy taki fajny tutaj nastrój grozy w tej grze. To oświetlenie, ja stawiam na to. Po prostu bardzo te lokacje są takie mroczne dzięki temu.
Hello?
I know this is an awkward hour, but can you let me in? I would like to visit one of the patients.
We do not allow anyone in at this time. I'm sorry. You will have to come during regular visiting hours.
Tomorrow will be too late. Please, let me in and I'll explain everything.
Oh, are you a doctor?
No, I'm not.
Who have you come to visit then, in the middle of the night?
I've come because of Robert Gordon. He is the director here.
Yes, I happen to know who's director here, Mr.
Samuel Gordon. I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself.
Very well then. I'll make an exception, Mr. Gordon. Push the gate open when you hear the buzzer and go straight to the main entrance. I will be expecting you in the lobby.
Thank you.
Prawie jak lot nad kukułczym gniazdem tutaj jest.
Thank you for letting me in.
Well, I would not have let you in if you weren't a relative of the head doctor.
Yes, actually, he is what I'm here about. You see, he hasn't shown up for a couple of days now, and I was hoping you might know something.
I'm afraid I will have to disappoint you then. He left the sanatorium the day before yesterday, late at night, and has not turned up again since.
Are you sure?
Of course. I have been on duty every day.
What time did he leave?
Around midnight, I believe. He always leaves quite late. He has had a lot of work to do lately.
Did he mention where he was going, or say anything unusual?
Give me a minute. No, I don't recall him saying anything special. In fact, he was very tired. Just said goodnight and left.
I would like to visit a patient named James. Can you show me to his cell?
No, that's not possible, Mr. Gordon.
Can't you let me in?
Unfortunately, you will not be able to visit him, no matter what I could or could not do.
I don't understand.
Don't you know? James escaped the night before yesterday. I thought someone had told you.
No, I didn't know. How did he escape?
He must have gotten into the sewer system under the building. It should have occurred to me that he might do something like this.
Why? Did he say something to you?
Yes, I spoke to him the day before. He seemed much more anxious than usual. But there was more to it. I don't know if I can tell you. It is a delicate situation.
Please speak. It might be important. Maybe it will shed some light on the whole matter with Robert.
Do you think it may be related?
I don't have a clue. Please tell me what you know.
All right. James was more anxious than usual, as I said. It was hard to understand what he was trying to tell me. But it was the head doctor that he was speaking about. He said he knew something important, but he could not tell anyone what it was.
Did he say what it was exactly?
No. It seemed to me that he was afraid to talk. He kept asking me to put in a word for him with one of the doctors so he could go home. But he insisted that I not mention it to the head doctor. He acted quite desperate, so I promised I would help him.
What happened then?
Well, James does tend to be very moody, but I would not say that he is dangerous. I have known him for years now, and most of the time he's made very little trouble. So I went to the head doctor to ask him for a temporary leave permit for James.
But you said he didn't want Robert to know.
I had to promise that, but without the signature of the head doctor, no patient can leave this place. He didn't agree, though, and defended his opinion quite firmly. It seemed rather strange to me, such rigidity, I mean.
Did you speak with James after that?
No, I didn't want to further disconcert him. And the next day, he escaped. I cannot tell you anything more. I have no idea why he wanted to go back home so suddenly.
You have been quite helpful. Thank you. Why would James want to get away so desperately and suddenly? And why didn't Robert allow him to return to the castle? It seems to me that these things are related somehow. That's all. Thanks.
Ha. Możliwe, że Robert znalazł ten list w skrzynce i dlatego tu przyjechał. Nie pomyślałeś, Samuelu, o tym?
This is the way to the patient's cells. No one is allowed to go there at
Czyli
night.
James uciekł, Roberta nie ma. To na pewno w jakiś sposób musi być ze sobą związane. Przeszukajmy kosz na śmieci. Zobaczymy, co tutejsze przybytki zawierają. Fontanna tu jeszcze jest. I chyba nic więcej. Pełna czystej wody, która musi być bardzo zimna. No dobra. Zdaje się, że nic konkretnego tutaj nie ma. Czy spróbujemy raz przejść przez drzwi? No nie pozwoli. Inną drogą, dobra. Więc no, należy poszukać innej drogi. Zwyczajnie, najzwyczajniej w świecie. Pogoda straszna, ale dzięki temu jest fajniejszy klimacik gry. Dzięki temu deszczowi. Kanał, może tędy wyszedł James? Bo jakoś się musiał wydostać. Niewątpliwie stąd. Przez drzwi raczej nie, bo by go ktoś zauważył. Ach, ciekawe miejsce. Młotek. Zabierzmy młotek ze sobą. Co tutejszy przybytek jeszcze nam zaoferuje? Śmietnik. Lubię takie miejsca. Zawsze można dużo ciekawego w przygodówkach w nich znaleźć. Co, nie chce ci się szukać? Brzydzisz się takich miejsc? No to może ten śmietnik raczysz przeszukać. Mnóstwo butelek po piwie, śmieci. Jeszcze raz, strzykawka. Wygląda na czystą. To na pewno nie wszystko, butelki po piwie. Spójrzmy na nie.
A few bottles of beer. The labels are not very damp. The bottles haven't been out long.
10% mocne piwa. Dobra. Wiadro. Może w środku coś się znajduje ciekawego. Niestety nie, wiadro jest puste, ale węgiel na pewno jakieś sekrety ukrywa. Będzie dobrze płonął. No niestety też węgiel swoich sekretów nie ukrywa. Ciężka sprawa, no ale nic. Pójdziemy na cmentarz.
Everyone who died within the walls of the sanatorium rests here. A gloomy place.
Właśnie, cmentarz obok szpitala psychiatrycznego, obok takiego sanatorium. Tutaj z pewnością ci ludzie, którzy zmarli w sanatorium, tutaj są pochowani. Mamy tu groby, krypty. Ale to jest takie miejsce, które no, które można odwiedzać, ale raczej posępną atmosferę tworzy. No dobra, nie mamy tu nic do roboty. Wracamy tam. do tego pana, właśnie do tego pana, nie wiadomo do jakiego pana, tu jest w środku koleś jakiś.